Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see how to handle mouse hovers over elements using CITS. So we have an example here where if we hover over each image, we get to see the name and we have an option to click on view profile. So this is user 1, mouse over user 2, we get to see the details and same for user 3. Now, with kits, we would be able to do this in a very simple way. Let's click and open a new scenario. So we're going to name it mouse hovers and a new test case underneath called TC1. We'll start the recorder and open up the extension green R. So now it's going to record. Open. So the browser is opened. Now if we do not record a click action, uh, the recorder will not be able to identify these elements or any element on the screen. So what we have to do is we will not go for record anymore. Yeah, we will close the recorder and we will open up the spy. Okay, now from the spy, we just need to spy and add um, individually these elements, right? So control right click adds this use avatar object. The second one, before we add the second one, we would also want to spy and add this name. So name user 1 is added and view profile is also added. Then we're going to spy the second user and the name user 2 and the next view profile link. And then we're going to use the third user, the name and the view profile link. So instead of recording anything, we were able to spy and add these elements to the object repository. Okay, now let's quickly create some test cases around it. So what we will do is um, we will first use the first one, user avatar, and we are going to say mouse over element. So the hover is basically a mouse over element in kits. Okay, now as soon as we do that, we should be able to see the name with user 1 and view profile. So I want to assert that these elements um, are visible on the screen, or assert element displayed. Yeah, same here. That would successfully prove that the mouse over element was in fact successful. And then I'm going to repeat this for all the three uh, user avatars, right? So this one is user avatar 1 and this one is name user 2 and view profile 1. And finally, we would do this for the third um, user. So this one is user avatar 2, user 3, and view profile 2. And now I'm going to add a dummy line, like always, so that I can run this in debug mode by putting a breakpoint here. So I'm going to put a breakpoint here, and I'm going to put a breakpoint at line number 2. And now we are going to run this in debug mode so that it comes and stops at line number 2 and we see everything running step by step like all other videos that we have created, right? So let's give it a go. Yeah, so open up the console The URL is loaded. Now I'm going to click on the next. So mouse over element is successful, and we immediately see the two options underneath appear. So username, the name user1 is displayed, and the view profile is displayed. Very good. Then we move on to the next one, and you see the mouse over element for avatar 1 is done. It opens up user 2 and view profile 1, that's there. And the third one is it should mouse over on um, the third avatar, and then the name user 3 is displayed, and the view profile is also displayed. So that was fairly simple. This is how we can handle mouse hover or mouse over element in CITS. See you in the next video.